Okay, we gotta talk about the AI ads and AI commercials because I am getting fed up here. The sheer amount of garbage AI commercials and ads put forth by, I don't know, random bot accounts, but also big corporate giants, it's just asinine. On YouTube, someone has posted, and people have talked about this online, the New York State Department of Health put out this immunization commercial featuring AI-generated babies just blabbing with their, like, 4 random teeth and just black void of a mouth. Past holiday season was certainly something, right? We got slapped in the face pretty early on with 2 atrocious AI commercials from corporate giants. The Coca-Cola and McDonald's commercial. So the AI McDonald's commercial has taken maybe 10 years off my lifespan. Watching this may have been the single worst thing I decided to do.
Life could be worse. No, not really. This is the worst.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
So McDonald's released an AI commercial in December, basically saying, the holidays suck, this time of year is terrible, come to McDonald's instead. It's a song that plays throughout the whole thing. In addition to the visuals being AI generated, the lyrics clearly are as well, just because they're so bad. I mean, either they're AI generated or the person who wrote this, I mean, I'm sorry, it's terrible. All the shops turned to mayhem, leaving Santa no space, and the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year. Shops turned to mayhem, okay. How do the shops turning to mayhem end up leaving Santa with no space? Like, Santa doesn't go shopping for Christmas. The shops being crowded does not affect Santa, right? If the whole idea of Santa is that he's in the North Pole, the shops turning to mayhem is not leaving Santa no space. So that doesn't make sense.
No, that's wrong.
Like, if you're gonna say it's a terrible time of year, there are certainly other things you can say that are gonna be affecting Santa Claus negatively. This Santa is clearly going through cognitive decline, okay? It's unfortunate because here we have him in a traffic jam on the road, right, with his flying reindeer, okay, his flying reindeer, and he's deciding to walk them on the road with a vehicle that's probably not even, like, road certified. But there are ways that you could have had Santa in the ad where it would have made more sense with the lore of Santa Claus as opposed to just jamming him in there through a lyric that makes no sense and putting him in a situation that visually also makes no sense. Now, another lyric that doesn't make any sense. In the tree redecorated your place. So you're saying the tree redecorated your place as a supporting statement for why it's the most terrible time of the year. Why is that a bad thing? The standards they have for what is acceptable, the bar is in hell. Like the deepest pit of hell, like the most forgotten crevice in hell, that is where the bar is located. With that being said, let's talk about our friends over at Proton VPN. You know the norm with VPNs. You select a server, connect to it, your IP address is hidden, you can basically digitally teleport across the planet, and you're given privacy. See, Proton VPN does all the normal VPN stuff, but they are stronger, they are smarter, and they are better. They have 16,000 servers in over 110 countries, and they're incredibly fast as they can give you connection speeds up to 10 gigabits per second with their VPN accelerator boosting speeds up to 400%. See, I use Proton VPN for streaming, so I can access catalogs of shows, movies, just content that isn't available in my country. It works well with all major streaming services, but my favorite thing about streaming with Proton is the fact that they have custom profiles you can set up. So I have consistent connection settings that I can switch between. And Proton VPN comes with a built-in ad blocker. Also, Proton's ad blocker isn't just hiding the ads you see, it's also preventing a lot of the back-end processes that feed AI ad profiling in the first place. But what I love most about Proton is their commitment to transparency. See, Proton VPN is entirely open source, meaning their code is publicly available for anyone to take a look at. And they're committed to their strict no logs policy, meaning they don't keep logs of your activity, which has been verified through independent security audits made publicly available. And with a subscription to Proton VPN, you actually get access to their entire suite of other products. Now, right now, if you use my link in the description, there's an extended Black Friday deal that'll give you 75% off Proton VPN for 2 years, which works out to just $2.49 a month. So if you're interested, go to protonvpn.com/Savantics to check it out. Thank you, Proton VPN, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into it. You know, I want to be really petty right now. I'm gonna actually just watch the Coca-Cola commercial again. Immediately, I can't stand the consistency of the shot here. Like, the truck cannot commit to being blurry or not being blurry. Some parts of it are just wobbly and wonky looking, but it looks like a kid just took like a little yellow bingo blotter and just started poking at the truck. Okay, the penguin blinking. Its eyeball just shrank. If that is how penguins blink, Get me off this planet.
How are you? They took my fucking eye.
I mean, what have we, I don't even know. There's like so many animals going on here. You would think this is an advertisement for the zoo. This polar bear looks like you would find it in one of those mass-produced art frames in a home store. Something that a bunch of moms are gonna buy around wintertime, being like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. That brings a little something into the home. Isn't that cute? But it's actually really sad. The one animal, they're like, okay, we're gonna show you in 2 shots. The seals. In the shot right after this one, you see a 4th one right off to the side, and its face is like distorted. It looks like that one Scream painting. I also hate how when you watch these, you see that the AI doesn't really get, I don't know the proper technical term for it, but it doesn't really get speed. We're gonna slowly go up the tree, completely stop, completely static camera movement, and then zoom away at light speed. And something I find so funny about all of this is that for decades, right, the average person has not been able to produce something that these top companies can produce because they have gigantic budgets and access to resources that the average person doesn't. Actors, CGI and visual effects, good sound equipment, good lighting, the ability to film at certain locations. And these companies, instead of doing the one thing that sets them apart, which is their gigantic budget and access to real-world resources and that polish and quality, they decided to also stoop down to using AI. They are putting out things that any of us could create. Half the population could probably make this commercial. Like, listen, there is a problem here. There is a problem. If you are a multi-billion-dollar company and your ad has the same level of quality as some random TikTok accounts, Mix-suck-a-lot-of-puss, this is a more effective McDonald's ad than the commercial they put out. Right now we're at a point in society where not only are you seeing shrinkflation, right, where they are charging you more money and making the product smaller, you're seeing the product quality decline in a lot of the things you're buying, but the commercials, they can't put forth effort or any fucks, really, into convincing us to buy their worsening products. It is just, here's your slop, now eat it, pig. Here it is. Pull up to the trough. It's also really embarrassing too that a lot of these companies, they are releasing AI slop and it is received so terribly that they now have to take it down. Menulog in Australia had a commercial featuring a lot of AI generated stuff. Australians hated it. It didn't go well. With this Lowe's ad, it wasn't trending. People hated it. They removed it out of embarrassment. It's garbage that's being produced. It's not even like, oh, the ends justify the means, when the ends are this. If we're gonna do some unethical stuff, if we're gonna do some super villainy behavior, slicing through the environment, if we're gonna start slicing through jobs, I'd prefer we don't do that. But to do all of that, just to produce the most garbage thing, is abhorrent. Also, I'm just fed up with the amount of AI scam ads I'm seeing. There is a K-pop Demon Hunter doll scam ad that has been haunting me. I don't know if it's like actually the same company putting out like dozens of different ads for their same scam, or if it's a bunch of companies trying to scam people using the same idea. I don't know, but I keep seeing K-pop Demon Hunter doll ads of dolls that don't exist. Who is that? That is someone's OC. Here's my self-insert. Okay, this one's taking it too far. Her eyes, the doll's eyes are blinking, okay? This is gonna be a child's play situation. Actually have to be thankful this one is AI and not real, because otherwise, I mean, you get your kid that thing. You've got a horror movie trilogy on your hands. Apparently, this ad from Intact Insurance was just such a demanding idea that they had to resort to AI, okay? Because taking a red puffer jacket and putting it over a pipe and zipping it up, it was too much for them. They needed to bring an AI jacket into this. Here's a scam ad for one of the Ninja kitchen appliances, and it's getting sad, right? If I was an old person right now, I would be done for. Card details handed over. Here's the key to my house. I'm cooked. You guys want to let your inner alpha out? I know what you need. Pick up one of these bad boys. Be the alphaest alpha on the block. If you fall for this, you deserve it. And I found someone on Reddit, they didn't buy this sweater, but I have to assume it's from the same people who are responsible for this. And it was just a texture printed on. I gotta say, I find it really interesting that for a lot of people who are pushing the idea of using generative AI for commercials or any sort of visual media production, a lot of them are saying it's so good you can't even tell it's AI. The greatest thing this piece of technology can do is deceive someone that it's not being used. Now, I saw a very concerning post on Reddit. Best AI video tools for realistic commercials with unlimited iterations. I'm creating a 30-second commercial for a doctor's office using quick, realistic shots of people. The footage needs to feel natural and realistic. Before AI, there's no way in hell you would have seen anybody trying to create CGI, realistic-looking people for the doctor's office instead of just filming real people going into the doctor's office. I don't know, it's just weird, right? Why are you generating people for a doctor's office commercial?
Hi, this is Brittany, 12 hours before
Going to this doctor.
12 hours after.
Going to that specific doctor. Something I found really cool, actually, was that there was an ad from a French supermarket where it was like a fully animated short film with a wolf and these cute characters. It has a cute art style. There's so much care put into this. It's fully animated. There's an actual message here, and it's just beautifully done. I'm really happy to see that there are still companies out there who are trying, right? But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.